everybody, we're in Philadelphia. We are leaving for the show in about half an hour, and we're walking to Target because there's an inflatable raft that I used in the show that has been popped. So we need to find a new one, so we're walking to Target. James Charles, I'm so proud of you for branching out and starting a cafe line. Can't wait to try your coffee and your tea. I'm sure it's boiling hot, sis. I have to say, every time I come to Philly, usually I don't have time to walk around. The only time I've ever explored Philly was with my sister, and we did the very touristy stuff, like very touristy stuff that everyone does when they come here. The Liberty Bell, the historical stuff, the classic Philly cheesesteak, and that's what I thought I was gonna do this time. We didn't have time, so we just kind of walk around. I don't know, I feel like I'm enjoying the city more, just getting lost and walking around it. Look at these cool buildings, on the artwork, look at that mural. This city is cool. It's rare that I get to like go explore a city and like appreciate it, so I'm really enjoying myself right now. All the buildings look really, really awesome. I don't know, I feel really lucky that I get to tour. This is awesome. Okay, sort of success. So they didn't have an inflatable raft, but because my brain, which side of the brain is the creative side?
Left or right, I don't remember.
I don't know, the left or the right. Oh good, thanks for the options. It's either the left or the right. Not sure which one.
I think it's
but
right.
It could be the left, it also could be the right. So it could be, there are two options.
I think left is analytical thinking and I think right is creative.
I don't know, I know the analytical one doesn't work well in my brain. That side didn't finish cooking when I was in my mother's uterus. But the creative side overcompensated, so my mind is always thinking strangely creative and making more work for myself. So they didn't have an inflatable raft, and instead of getting upset or sad or giving up, my brain goes, ooh, how can I make a raft? We got some cardboard boxes that we're going to cut and shape into the shape of a boat. And I'm gonna wrap it in sparkly brownish goldish paper and build it in a way that it can fold so that we can travel with it, because on this tour, since we have to tear it down and build it every day, I like to try to figure out ways to make the sets easy to set up and tear down and really compact because we travel. So those are all key elements which make it fun, but it's also, I mean, I guess the analytical side of my brain does work because it does require some like math and thinking. It's not like I only, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Andrew's like, no. It's like, that's how your brain does not work. I also got a fluffy pillow. Flynn right now is obsessed with fluffy, furry things. He thinks they're all animals. Apparently my son's analytical side of his brain didn't cook all the way either, and he thinks everything furry and fluffy is a living creature. So it's really fun to watch him squeal and get excited over things that have fur on it. So don't worry, it's fake fur. So anyway, now we're walking back to the hotel and we're headed to the venue. Hooray! Okay, so we have these cardboard boxes. I have a Sharpie, I have this like golden paper stuff, scissors, and white duct tape. Let's get started. First thing I have to do, I love that I'm acting like this is like a real craft that like one of you might do at home, like just girly things, making a boat, making a boat around a show. Cut these open, see, already shaped like a boat, kind of. Getting it to stay in the shape of a boat is where we're gonna have difficulty, I think. I just got myself a cardboard cut. You know, there's a paper cut, but I think I just got a cardboard cut. So now I'm gonna shape it and figure out how to get it to stay the shape of a boat. So it's the shape of a boat. Now I need it to be empty, so I'm gonna cut these pieces off and use the leftover cardboard to make it so that these parts don't bend. Because see how they all bend right now? And it's not gonna stay in the shape of a boat. The second I tape this together and pick it up, it'll all flop. So I need to use strips of this cardboard to keep the rest of it straight. Okay, so far this thing is compactable, but now I just need to wrap it and make it look like a boat, because right now it just looks like a mess, so I hit a roadblock. We have a bag of stuff. This is a red duffel bag, the red duffel bag. On my tour, you know the red duffel bag has what you need. Sewing kit, lipstick, toothbrushes, razors, glue, tape, scissors, like anything you might need is in the red duffel bag. Rachel started the red duffel bag like 6 or 7 years ago, and it's always been on tour. Well, apparently I've run into making props a lot in the past on all my tours, so I've used all the hot glue. So I had one stick and I used it just enough to get the gold kind of just in place on this thing, but I need more. So a bit of roadblock. We have sound check in a half an hour. I haven't eaten. I always have these plans that I'm gonna be able to get things done in like 5 minutes. I always think I can do everything in 5 minutes, and it always obviously takes me hours. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm still waiting for the hot glue, but I did make a flag to go on the back. So this will, hopefully, I can figure out a way to get this onto the back of this boat. It was supposed to be the Titanic, but it looks nothing like the Titanic, so now I'm just gonna be like, it's a little like Miranda boat. Hey, I made it with needle and thread, and the roll that the golden paper was on, who knows how long this will last. But once I have hot glue, I will reinforce everything with hot glue. I'm gonna eat a sandwich. I'm gonna do sound check without a boat. Ugh, very stressful. Okay, this is what we're working with right now. But I made my little flag and it sits in here. Doopy doop. Just like that. So I need to reinforce it so this doesn't like go like this. So I think I need to just add like a stick or something here. Maybe that's what these are for. Yes, of course. But I'll figure that out in a minute. We just finished sound check. Okay, I've got to go do my hair and makeup because I have a meet and greet in like 30 minutes. I just finished the meet and greet. We're on the bus. We're waiting for Eric to show up. His flight landed in Philly, but we're in Glenside, Pennsylvania, which I guess is like an hour and a half away from where we are in traffic. So he's so he's stuck in traffic right now. So hopefully he gets here before the show. We'll find out. Okay, Flynn, you love technology.
Snuggle! Snuggle!
Look at all these amazing presents you guys gave me. Thank you so much. You guys always spoil me so much. So I'm so happy Eric is here and I'm about to do the show. I'm a little stressed today. It was a little hectic, so I feel very unprepared. I can't believe the show's already happening, but I'm in a dressing room right now. So weird, touring for so long. I obviously repeat cities and I go back to the same places over and over again because you run out of places to go when you tour as much as I do because I'm insane. And last time I was in this dressing room, I was with Parker and he was like 2, maybe 2 years old, and he was scared of Miranda. You want my lipstick off? You don't want Miranda? What do you want? You want Auntie Panties?
Yeah.
You don't want Miranda. Do you like Miranda? And now he dresses like Miranda every day. Like his birthday and Christmas, he always wants Miranda pants and like Miranda outfits and Miranda lipstick. Like he's obsessed with Miranda. So it's so crazy to think the last time I was here, he was scared of Miranda. Like he did not like Miranda at all. It's so wild. It's so weird. I have so many memories at every theater I go to. Anyway, I gotta get ready for the show. It starts in 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. The show went well, and now Eric and the baby are here, and I'm gonna wave to everybody outside and say hello and thank you for coming.
Is that weird?
You have to go to bed. Say good night.
Who's gonna win, the cheater or the normal player?
No.
She's losing. She thinks of a new rule.
You won.
She lost.
Just start around with rules I've never heard of. What?
Matching 5.
Whose turn is it?
Blue.
Ooh. All right, Andrew, and your face plus 2.
Okay, Andrew, back to you.
Right.
Sorry, lovey. Plus 4.
Wait,
Payback.
fail!
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
4 plus 4 plus 4.
Well,
I can't even do math. That's a lot of cards. What's your color, Mom?
Oh, I don't know. Probably green.
shuffle this. She
Plus 2 to my husband. Okay, my favorite part about tour is a lot of things, but one of my favoriteest parts is the insane horrible decisions of eating fast food in the middle of the night. We're at McDonald's. I'm really excited to get some french fries. So they asked me if I wanted a boy toy or a girl toy because I got a Happy Meal. And I said, I'm gender neutral. Toys should just be gender neutral. You should be able to play with whatever you want. But now that I'm looking at the toys, look at this. Girls, boys. But you know what's funny? I am female, and I would have preferred one of the Barbies as a little girl, but my sister is also a female and would have way rather had one of the cars. She would have thrown the Barbie away and she would have begged for all the cars. Corey, what would you have rather had?
Barbie.
Right?
Boring.
Yes.
This one's playing a guitar.
Hello.
This one's an astronaut in space.
I know.
This one just helped a puppy. Like, what? And
these
there's
are
like,
boring. What are they doing? Nothing. Exactly. So like Corey is a boy, but he would rather have the car. Andrew's a boy, would rather have the car.
Yeah, for sure.
Eric?
The surf Barbie.
Surf Barbie. So she's wearing the least amount of clothes.
What?
Anyway, my point is,
because you could like
should be
make
gender
her like
neutral.
surf on things.
Because I just listed
You know?
1,
It's like a
2,
tech
3,
deck.
4, 5, including
like
my
a
sister,
tech
5
deck.
different people who are boys and girls who it's an equal amount of like we both all want different things. So why can't toys just be toys?
Barbie dude.
She is pretty cool.
I'll take her home.
Look at that
I'd
stance.
like tech deck her around on stuff, and then you know,
She's pretty sweet.
both coming out. Yeah.
What'd you get, Mom?
A boy car.
But it's for boys. Only boys drive cars. I got an astronaut Barbie. But here's the other thing is that like
I wanted
the
the
girl
surfer Barbie.
toys, it was like girls being inspired to do all different kinds of things. There's a firefighter, an astronaut, a musician, a surfer that Eric loved. The what? There was a vet. There was all these different jobs and the boys were just like, car. Boys like car. It's like why don't they have, I mean, not that there's anything wrong with cars are cool if you like cars, like live your life with your car. And you know, that can be a cool fun profession, but I just thought it was interesting that like the girl toys are like inspiring young girls to like try out all different kinds of things and different careers, and then
Okay.
boys is like, we like cars. Anyway, we're gonna play some more Uno. I'm gonna eat some french fries and I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching this vlog. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.